Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and boy do I have a story for you. Someone posted a picture on the internet, and the internet exploded. I know you've never heard of such a thing ever happening. In this completely unprecedented story, we've got just a simple picture of some dual lands. You know, those like $300 to $500, I don't know, I haven't checked lately, lands that are on the reserved list. It's 4 tropical islands, 5 volcanic islands, 6 underground seas, and 4 taigas. How much are those collectively worth? You might say 20,000 plus, but the actual answer is no. It's not even a number. It's just the letter N and the letter O. You know why? Because when the store owner was younger, they laminated them. You know, where you get the plastic real hot and bond it to itself and then it's never coming off again. You know, that thing that like librarians use and then they put Comic Sans on it when they really could have just bought 28-pound 100% brightness paper and not laminated it. So apparently this isn't this unusual of an occurrence, because a lot of the replies were like, yeah, my friend did that. Yeah, my friend pulled like a first edition Charizard or whatever and laminated it. I sold my first edition foil Charizard at a garage sale for, I want to say $11. And I was between 11 and 13, so it was probably worth, I think, 35 back then. So that wasn't a good deal even back then. But all of this pales into comparison. Boy, this story just keeps coming up. When I sold what in 2019 would have been about $110 million worth of Bitcoins and other crypto in like 2011, 2012 for about 600 bucks. That's not even the full story. I lost 40 of it when Trade Hill went down. I got 45 Bitcoins out of MTG in time though, which used to be Magic the Gathering online exchange, in case you didn't hear that, and then it became a crypto exchange, and then it became a scam. I don't think anybody's going to top that except for Bitcoin Pizza Guy. He paid, I believe, 50,000 Bitcoins for two $25 e-gift cards to Papa John's. Is that what it was? Pretty good deal back then, actually. So, I mean, the stories are pretty funny. Somebody's like, yeah, everybody knew that we were, like, sleeving our decks, but they didn't know how, so they just assumed they were laminated, so they showed up to an event with their entire decks laminated, and then when we took the cards out of the sleeves, they were like, whoa, mind blown. Is that what you've been doing this whole time? I mean, who knows how long ago that was? I mean, like, Pokemon, I mean, we're, rubber bands. Like, let's go. Who hasn't done that? Come on. But here's the interesting part. So one person claims, I have delaminated cards for money, and it works fine if you're careful. I'm not sure if I believe that. So he says the process goes purchase card, delaminate card, restore surface to any degree possible, and then sell card. It's going to get graded or like flagged as like a counterfeit if it has a really funny surface texture. So you're gonna have before and after photos, and even then, I don't even know what would that get graded, like a 3 or a 4? I mean, I don't know. I've never delaminated anything. Now here's the thing. Lamination, first of all, is not like putting it in carbonite. It's not even remotely permanent. Different grade of machines and plastic have different ratings on how long they last, but I've seen stuff start peeling after just like a handful of years. But it depends if it's in UV or not. It depends on the temperature and all that. But what other people were saying is you can mess with, like, for sure the paper, but also the ink, because it might like melt or move the ink when you laminate it and stuff, because this is liquid ink, and lamination, I think, is typically for laser printers, which puts like powdered carbon toner and then melts it slightly onto the paper, kind of. That's like an oversimplification. Then the lamination only really protects it from like really thin, crappy recycled garbage, like 18-pound 94% paper, from like curling and humidity and stuff. It doesn't provide any UV blocking. It waterproofs it. Oh boy. So, I mean, I'm not trying to convince people not to do it. I think we've already established that. I will say, though, the general consensus on the internet when I researched this is that the DIY home lamination, where it's just like glorified like 2 pieces of plastic stuck to each other, instead of like a real professional, like heat stable, good way to do it, that is a lot more reversible because it's barely even real lamination, But still, you're going to get funny residue. You might rip the card. You might screw up the ink. It's bad. Like, it's really bad. You're going to have to sell that as at least light play. Just kidding. It's going to be heavy play. In fact, LP and HP, we might have to go to like HD, which is heavy disaster. So the most expensive Magic card that I've ever destroyed, and I'm not going to prefer to say what it was because it was live in a video. You guys just didn't catch it. And I did mention it on a live stream, and people were as angry as I was. It was accidental liquid damage to a masterpiece. Not a very valuable masterpiece, but it was, I think, like at least 40, 50 bucks at the time. A lot higher now. Someone still bought it for about half price, though. So the only other details from the original poster is, it was the store owners. He did it when he was way, way, way younger, and they're not for sale, so we don't really know, like, the value. But the best part I saved for last, it's in a display, and people are like, whoa, valuable, wait a minute. And the sign next to it says, please don't laminate your cards. Unlaminated value, lots. Laminated value, not so much. Well, there's a lesson for everybody. Okay, this is not like literally a don't laminate your cards PSA. I guarantee not one single person watching this doesn't know that. But it's a funny, dumb kid story, and the Kids Are Stupid subreddit is still offline, so I gotta do something. So thanks for watching. Leave your best lamination or destroyed or stupid kid card story or, I don't know, rubber band story or whatever in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.